Canada's political winds haven't just shifted, they have blown Khalistan beta Jagmeet Singh and his National Democratic Party or NDP clear off the political map of Canada. The irony, the NDP is no longer a national political outfit after failing to secure the minimum 12 seats. Democracy has been wiped out for a while, and now it finds itself scratching the bottom of Canada's political barrel. The party seems over in a night that spelled doom for the New Democratic Party. Its long-standing leader Jagmeet Singh bit the dust. He even lost his own seat. What came next was a decimated Jagmeet Singh waving the white flag with a speech more dream catcher than damage control, while his party teeters on the brink of extinction. After years of riding shotgun to Justin Trudeau, Jagmeet Singh's extremist political gamble has finally come home to roost. Canadians saw through the smoke and mirrors. In fact, he said that we are only defeated if we stop fighting. This is what Jagmeet Singh said when he clung to tired slogans, while the NDP, of course, sank like a stone. But the numbers told the real story. Just 7 out of 343 seats. Not a dent, not a ripple. It's a wipeout, viewers. And if Jagmeet Singh's track record wasn't shaky enough, his cozy flirtation with Khalistani separatists lit a political powder keg. Critics have long accused him of talking of both sides out of his mouth, speaking unity in Ottawa while staying silent on extremists who seek to splinter India and stain Canada's global standing. Jagmeet Singh's support for radical voices was the straw that broke the camel's back for many voters. And after 8 years at the helm, Jagmeet Singh walked off the stage with little to show but empty rhetoric and a gutted party. He passed the buck for years, and now the buck stops here. Jagmeet Singh bet the farm on borrowed time, and now the clock has run out.
Obviously, I'm disappointed that we could not win more seats, but I'm not disappointed in our movement. I'm hopeful for our party. I know that we will always choose hope over fear and optimism over despair and unity over hate. New Democrats literally built this country. New Democrats built this country. We have built the best of Canada, and we aren't going anywhere. Thank you so much. Love you all. You're amazing. Merci infiniment. Appreciate it so much.
From central banker to Canada's next Prime Minister, Carney has officially taken the helm of the Liberal Party, succeeding Justin Trudeau. This report tells you why Canada decided to bet on a man who contested his very first election at the age of 60.
Build, baby, build. That was the message from Mark Carney to US President Donald Trump as he vowed to build a stronger Canada under his prime ministership to be able to take on the economic and the annexation threat coming from its southern neighbor. Mark Carney now has a full term as Prime Minister after he led the Liberals to a fourth consecutive win in the federal elections in Canada. Mark Carney, a political outsider, was able to ride on the perception that he's the best man to be able to negotiate with US President Donald Trump when the tariff threats from the US administration, the Trump administration, threatened to derail the Canadian economy and also the threat to Canadian sovereignty. Mark Carney is not a career politician. He's a banker who has been the former governor of the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England and was also the economic advisor to Justin Trudeau. However, his campaign was able to dissociate itself from Justin Trudeau, building an image and a narrative for Mark Carney that he is the best man as an economist, a banker, to be able to navigate this tricky situation with the United States, its old ally and partner. Meanwhile, Mark Carney now has to deliver on many counts. Domestic issues include inflation, the housing crisis, and also putting in more money in the pockets of the middle class, for which he's already said that he will, in fact, cut the lowest tax bracket by 1% to provide two income families with $825 annually. Apart from that, he has also said that more houses will be built to ease the housing crisis that Canada has seen. But the biggest challenge for Mark Carney will be able to negotiate an economic deal, a trade deal with US President Donald Trump.